So on this next episode of the decoupage series, we're going to turn something that looks like this into something like this. So in episode 2, we're going to make something that looks like this into something that looks like this. Oh, pretty, sparkly.
Hold up higher.
That's right there.
That's some cool crap. I mean crafts.
The peanut gallery strikes again. So we're going to do just like we did with the letter yesterday. We're going to saturate the surface with the decoupage glue. Get it nice and wet. Oh, I did it again. Excuse me. Anyway. So we're going to grab a piece of, just any old piece of paper, doesn't matter what size it is, what shape it is, or anything like that. Place it on the wet surface and then go over it again with more glue. Get that nice and wet. Terry is having a fit right now.
All I know is I'm going to get totally high with all these decoupage episodes.
Oh gosh. It's non-toxic glue. Stop grabbing your crotch. That's not going to be my motto on this show, okay? So just grabbing more paper. Try to keep it the shape that you want. That matches, the edges, so you can burnish the sides here to make it fold over better. And don't worry about this edge here because we're going to cover that with ribbon. Ooh, ribbon.
Screen close up. Look at that glue. Smells good, doesn't it?
You want to take a whiff?
Yeah, I'm smelling it.
Smell-o-vision. I'm the producer. You're the cameraman. You do what I tell you. Hear me? Okay. Ooh. This is pretty. Postcard. Put a little stamp on it. And just rip the sides off. Make it nice and rough. Rough.
Rough.
Terry likes it rough.
Rough. Rough.
You can use any kind of paper you want. You can even use postcards from your travels, gift wrap paper, newspaper.
Teepee?
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't use teepee. That wouldn't hold up at all. But so I'm just gluing as I please, using whatever paper I want. Like I said, don't worry about the edges because we're going to line this edge with ribbon. And just like I did on this box here, I'm going to put little sparklies on it. Sparklies. Oh, I made a mess. I dropped one. Man down. So I'm just going to trim the edge here of the excess paper and make more of a mess. And I hope I don't glue it to the cardboard. Just be sure that you have like a cutting board or a thick piece of cardboard when you use your X-Acto knife because you have to apply pressure. So we're going to take this ribbon and line the outside of the rim with hot glue. Now be careful. It's hot.
And wet.
It's just hot. Just be careful when you're applying this because the glue obviously is hot. Not to burn your fingers. I don't know how many times I've burned my fingers already. So as you can tell, I'm finished with the ribbon. You can paint the inside if you like, or you can even line that with paper, or even felt it if you want to. So I'm just trying to coordinate my little pattern here. Sometimes with these little flat jewel mixes. Sometimes you'll get, you know, more colors than others. And then you gotta search through this big old mess. But I think I've got it. Okay, this time it wasn't me. Place the glue on the surface only. Don't try to put it, you know, put it on the gemstone, otherwise you'll burn the crap out of your hands. And then gently nudge it into place real quick, because as it cools, it dries. Oh, that might be too much. No, it's just right. Just try to get it as close as possible.
On the channel.
On the channel.
I guess that wouldn't be a channel though. That would be a edge.
Yeah. Ow! Hot glue.
Well.
Just try to get it to the edge as possible.
It's green.
It's green. I think I messed up my pattern. So I started the box and I got it all nice and wrapped up, and then the dog ate my homework. So if you're inspired by this project, you can go to your local craft store to buy the materials and do it yourself. And if you made a project, share it with me in a video response or a twit pic on my Twitter. All that social media network stuff is down below.
Alright, baby.
Stop grabbing your crotch. Oh my God. Really? Stop. Oh my God. Let me see that for a second. Let me see that for a second. D is for Dorkopotamus. So on the next episode, crap. On today's episode of Decoupage series, Terry's going to fart.